Hello world, this is your SAT tutor Gina Moustakas. I help students all over the world to achieve their SAT goals. You can think of me like your guardian angel, except I don't wear wigs, usually. Now, if you are watching this video, then you are probably taking the SAT sometime in the near future. If you are not taking the SAT sometime in the near future and you are still watching this video, then you are either confused, disoriented, or perhaps even taken hostage and forced to watch educational programming on YouTube by some real sickos. Seriously though, I don't even want to joke about it, because you know what, my younger cousin Gloria, she was actually abducted by these guys in an SAT company that I will not mention the name of, and she was forced to watch 14 straight consecutive hours of SAT lesson footage before she was released by her captors. Anyways, back to today's lesson. Today we're going to talk about one of the 11 common writing categories that you need to know to dominate the SAT writing test. Here we go. As a reminder, the 11 categories are subject errors, verb errors, transition errors, parallelism errors, modifier errors, idiom errors, comparison errors, diction errors, redundancy errors, weird no errors, and normal no error. Today's lesson: comparison errors. Comparison errors are really tough, the trickiest types of questions that you will find on the SAT. When Johann tried to compare Michael Jackson's music to rock idol Jimi Hendrix, he found it difficult to draw any definitive conclusions about which artist was a better performer because their musical styles were so different. Comparison errors are tough because they represent errors that we hear all the time. Our brains are used to people making improper comparisons, daily, honestly. Because of this, you have to take the literal meaning of the sentence that you're looking at. So be sure that you are comparing apples to apples and not apples to oranges, because you don't want to do that. Literal meaning of the sentence. Literal. So for this question, you can't compare the music of Michael Jackson to rock idol Jimi Hendrix. The music of Michael Jackson needs to be compared to the music of rock idol Jimi Hendrix. Apples to apples. Not apples to monkeys or whatever. Here's another example. Doctors in the 1920s saw more cases of polio than the 1990s. As it is currently written, you could estimate that the doctors of the 1920s saw approximately, let's say, 50,000 cases of polio, but they only saw 5 or 6 1990s. That makes no sense whatsoever. What would it even mean for the doctors to see 6 1990s? No friggin' idea. Apples to apples. Choice B corrects the comparison and points out that the doctors of the 1920s saw more cases of polio than the doctors in the 1990s. Okay, let's look at one last example here because I really gotta get going soon. The writings of Nick Hornsby, author of High Fidelity and About a Boy, are more abstract than most other authors of his genre. Here we friggin' go again. Excuse my French, but geez, these guys rile me up. You can't compare the writings of Nick Hornsby to other authors. You need to compare the writings of Nick Hornsby to the writings of other authors, as in choice C. Okay, look, I could do this all day, all night, and I'm sure you could too, but tonight's bowling night, so I gotta get going. I gotta do my nails, my hair, but tune in soon for a new tip, and keep an eye out for those improperly made comparisons. My bowling shoes are way more fashionable than my friend Tina.